The cost of the car has gone up astronomically. The supply chain is still crushed. And the consumer is the one that's paying the price for all of this. And, you know, they're coming in the showrooms. They don't want electric. I'm not so sure what the Biden administration is looking at here and why they're pushing this so hard. But, you know, like I said, it's a debacle, and they need to peel back the onion and start fixing this issue.
That's our resident car dealer, Tom Maioli, over a year ago predicting the demise of electric vehicles. We may not be there yet, but it turns out the climate change agenda is falling apart. President Biden appears to have given up on making us all drive electric cars. The New York Times reports the White House will quietly roll back all the mandates for switching till after 2030. That's after the next election. And big banks are pulling out of climate-backed investing goals. We've come a long way since President Biden took a spin in the all-electric F-150 Lightning. Turns out wealthy urbanites loved buying EVs because of the tax credits. But now that those tax credits come with income caps, normal folks don't want them, even with massive subsidies. Batya Ungar-Sargon, opinion editor for Newsweek, is with us now. I feel like this is one of those black swans, right, where it's completely predictable that people who live in rural America wouldn't want EVs, and somehow nobody either figured that out or cared.
It's just another example of the hubris of the ruling class and their utter inefficiency. They want to have this oligarchy of the credentialed where the smart set tells everybody what they're supposed to want and what they're supposed to buy. And they forget crucial things like if you live in rural America, you need a lot more energy to get your car from one place to another because you're not driving in Brooklyn 12 blocks, 15 blocks. You're driving for an hour and a half to get to work. And guess what? You're going to have to stop and gas up that electric car with electricity and sit there and wait for an hour. I mean, working class people don't have that kind of time. It's just so ridiculous that nobody thought about the lifestyle of the people who buy cars, that maybe this is not actually going to work for them.
Yeah, I think about rural Americans, right, despite the billions spent on charging stations that don't necessarily work or exist right now. But rural and working class Americans more likely to drive on vacation, more likely to drive longer distances, more likely to drive in rural areas. You talk about the ruling class. Rasmussen defined it as the elite, right, making over $150,000 a year, postgraduate degree, and living in an urban area. Ban gas-powered cars is favorable with 24% of voters, but 81% of elite Ivy League graduates. Is that really now the divide in America? And I guess what I'm trying to say is, how did climate change become the cause du jour of, you want to call it, ruling class elite Americans?
Because it's the kind of thing that you have time to worry about when all of your primary needs are being met, when you don't have to worry about rent and you don't have to worry about feeding your kids and you don't have to worry about keeping a roof over your head or whether you're going to have a job tomorrow or whether you're going to be able to afford to go to the doctor. You have time left over. So what are you going to worry about? You worry about climate change. And it's the perfect elite luxury belief, because not only does it make you feel like you are better than everybody else because you care about this thing and they don't, but actually all of the remedies are class warfare on the working class that actually elevates the elites, right? So they fly around on their private jets, but then they want people not to be able to drive their cars, but they can afford a Tesla. So they'll get this expensive car and be like, look at me, I'm both virtuous and rich, right? It's the perfect status symbol because they get to feel better about themselves for having it. And California, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about how to be fair about this, because you make great points, right? But at the same time, we can all agree the climate's changing, okay, fine. And we can probably all agree that there's things we can do to mitigate that, may not be able to reverse it, may not be able to actually stop it, but certainly mitigate the effects. And yet this sort of the elite ruling class of America and worldwide has absolutely no interest in any of the practical things that could be done that would help the working class. They want to ban gas stoves.
Right, that's exactly right. They always want someone else to make the sacrifice, and the sacrifices they're willing to make are all extremely tied to their vanity. Like, oh, maybe they'll be vegetarian, right? Because they're all like obsessed with the way they look and being thin and healthy, right? It always fits into whatever they are already doing to stroke their egos. And if you, I just want, what I was going to say before is if you look at California, the highest cost of energy, but also the highest percentage of Americans who are living in energy poverty, they're spending more than 25% of their income just on keeping the lights on in their houses. And they're being driven from the coast inland so that they have to drive further to get to work because they can't afford energy and they can't afford rent where all of these rich elites, coastal elites are living.
Well, and then it makes cheaper, I guess, or there's more places for those who serve the elites to live once everybody else leaves. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.